validation from people they supposedly do not know. It's quite alarming at this rate. And it's shocking to say people live their life by the gram. People live their life by the number of likes they get on their pictures. People live their lives by what they portray to people, whether it's true, whether it's exaggerated, and whether it's a total lie. So that brings us to a new episode of TV Tutu today, and my name is Tutu, as you know, and we'll be discussing relationships and social media validation. Kubos,
Yeah.
Bolu, what do you feel? What's your opinion about the need for us to keep projecting ourselves out there to seek acceptance from people we don't even know?
I think it's baseless. I think that need is baseless. And this is what I mean by it's baseless. It is that the core of what you do should be spelt out by what you've been called to do. It is not what people accept or what people so the reason I can say that is because I'm a visual artist, and growing up it was hard to say I want to be a visual artist because a lot of visual artists were seen as poor, unserious, and all of those things.
Yeah, because we actually, I remember there's a man in my street. Then this thing called fine art is not as lucrative then.
Yeah.
So he's always in tattered clothes. He's always drawing something. People didn't even take him serious. Because then I always wonder, what's this man doing?
So you see, that is the idea. Now, it is that this is what you want to do. Do it. I learned that from art because as artists, you don't need to explain what you're doing to people. Just do it and put it there. It's like music.
Yeah.
People who make music, they don't come out to explain their music after they made it. All they do is do the noise, this thing is coming out, and then comes out. It's there. Whether you like it or not, you know Naira Marley.
Yeah, of course.
You don't listen to his music. You don't even need to like his music. Whether it is raw or nonsense, he will put it out there. Everybody's blasting it on the road. And I think that that's what people should do. Do what you're supposed to do, not for the and the reason I'm using Naira Marley is because a lot of people don't, or a lot of believers don't like his music, and they feel, why is he doing this?
He's a secular artist.
You get.
Yeah.
But
one way or another, people know him.
You get.
People have heard about him.
And I think that that is what believers should do. Believers, what we should do is that this is what God is saying I'm supposed to do. Go ahead and do it. You're not supposed to go and tell somebody that, God told me to do this, so what do you think? The person does not have, this guy, that's why I like Andrew Womack. Andrew Womack will say, if you come to me and then you say, God said I should do this. And they say, okay, so what do you think? He say, I don't have any thoughts. You already said God said you should do it. Go ahead and do it. So I don't see why people go on the gram and post their, now, I don't have any issue with posting your babe or your boo or anything.
Or your achievement.
Or your achievement. It's not, it's not wrong to do that. You get, but it is the intent to want to put out there so that when you get the 10,000 likes, and then okay, after the 10,000 likes, what next?
What next?
Do you understand? So I don't have a problem with celebrating those things. Yes, put it out there, but you also have to be careful. You also have to be wise. And if why you're doing that is for validation, then I think that's the most stupid thing to do. Because someone will say something that said the reason the world is the way it is that we try to get what we don't have to impress people who don't care.
People who don't care.
Who don't care. They actually don't care. Do you understand? Because the truth is, the person dies tomorrow, the next thing is RIP. That's all. We're moving on with our lives. So what's the point? Do you understand?
Yeah, but I feel people constantly putting their life out there as, although we have the downsides to it, but it has also helped in some ways.
How?
Okay, an example is, okay, let's say someone, let me use relationship wise now. We've seen people, maybe they post the picture of their supposedly babe or boo or boyfriend or whatever, and maybe that person is married somewhere. And so someone who saw the picture, like, I know this person is married with kids, blah, 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 blah.
Okay,
So-
yes. That's an exception.
Okay.
And being an exception is that something is wrong fundamentally. Because I don't think such information should be found online. This is what I mean. So, relationships are meant to be private, but not absolutely private. And this is what I mean. It is that my relationship is not the business of people on the ground. But my relationship as a believer is supposed to be subject or to be submitted to authorities, my pastor, my mentors.
I don't get that.
Now, this is what I mean. So, if I'm going to meet, if I'm in a relationship, my mentor should know, my pastor should know, and my pastor should know the person. Do you understand? So that there are things that they will know, because you're also supposed to meet the person's pastor.
Yeah.
You understand? So by the time you're meeting the person's pastor, if the person is having one or two things outside, the person's pastor can tell you that, my dear, I'm not sure you should be. It's the truth. So submitting your relationship to an authority is for accountability. So if you're now dating someone who's not accountable, who doesn't have people that he or she is submitted to, wrong. And that's why we have people that you now say, this is my boyfriend. And I say, your boyfriend, he got married 2 years ago. And you're thinking, because you met the boyfriend, there's nobody the boyfriend is submitted to. You're not even sure the guy is a believer. So how do you want to know? Do you understand? So, yes, in that case, it has helped the person, but it helped the person's stupidity. Because if the person was wise, what you should be looking for is this person submitted? Who can I report this person to if he's misbehaving?
Does he have a cover? Does she have a cover?
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's it. So I don't think that putting your boo or bae on the ground is, do you understand? In that regard, I really don't think. But putting up for validation, I think is wrong. Because the reason why are you dating the person? If you're dating the person so you can put the person on IG so that you can see that, this
is it
your
for
boyfriend.
the grab? Is it for us? Do we even care?
You get. I don't care. I don't. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not like you're dating the person is going to affect me.
That, I think that's why you see some people, any small thing, they rush to post it. Be it their achievement, their academic, whatever, they just got this, they peer, so it's getting too much nowadays.
Well, so this is what I think. I think that is a way of putting pressure on yourself. And so if you keep doing that, you're going to be self-inducing pressure to want to do more. And then if you don't have anything to do, then you'll be lying. You have to cook up lies. And this is what I mean. So you did this today, you put it online. You do this one tomorrow, you put it online. The day you don't have anything to put online, you fabricate something, and then you're already living a lie. So you're putting yourself under pressure to always want to show up. That's why it is wise that, because everybody goes through a phase of silence. You don't be in the spotlight forever. So there's a time when you're in the backstage. When you're in the backstage, learn to stay in the backstage. So they are like, what's up with this guy? We've not seen him on the camp for a while. It's a phase. Accept it. But you're not trying to say, I used to post this, let me now, so that they will not think that something's wrong with me. You will then be pressured to do the wrong things. You get?
So, thank you. And when you constantly do that sometimes, people that are viewing you, people that are following you, people that are your friends, so they feel pressured too. They're like, this person is doing this person so resentment tends to like certain.
Of course, there's also the point of being sensitive, understanding. You get? There are times when, I know there was a time where when we're graduating, I graduated and then my friend had an extra semester. And then a lot of people went on their status and they were like, finally I made it. I could have posted it, but I was like, this guy is going to see my status. And how is he going to feel?
He's definitely going to feel bad.
You get? A lot of people say, don't dim your lights. This is not me dimming my lights. This is me being reasonable and being sensitive. This person is my friend. How will he feel? Am I happy? Yes. But am I also sad because he's having an extra semester? Yes. So in that space of time, the celebration can wait.
Yeah. Wow. So any final words?
Well, I'll just say that live your life the way it has been stipulated to be. And this is what I mean. Jesus said that I come according to the volume of the books written of me to do thy will, O God. So it means that the only thing that validates what Jesus was doing was what was written according to the volume of books for him to do. And so he said, according as the Father has done, as I have seen the Father do, I'm also doing. And that is what we should do. So this is what God says to do. Do it. If they think you're stupid, That's your business.
None of your business. Well, thank you so much, Kobos, for coming. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I would love to hear from you guys your opinion and everything you need to say about this topic, because we can't cover all.
Yes,
so I'd love to hear from you. And please don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video.
And if you want me to come back, you can put it in the comment section too. And subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah,
your plantain will not burn.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.